Hello again. Welcome and thank you so much for joining me. My name is Esteem. Today we're going to be talking about a topic that affects a lot of people. As a matter of fact, this topic affects more people than they realize. Today we're going to be talking about how can you increase your self-confidence and keep a healthy self-esteem. Have you ever thought about this? How come the apple can stand on its head and the pear has a lot of curves? And look at the grape, so cute and petite, but I can only lie on my side. I'm too tall, I'm too lanky, says the banana. Imagine if fruits have this kind of conversation amongst themselves. What a world, eh? This feeling of inadequacy, unworthiness, never feeling good enough, and a tendency to blame oneself is a symptom of a very low self-esteem. Now, people with low self-esteem are motivated by fear and are sometimes overcritical of themselves and others. Friends, if that sounds like you may be suffering from a very sickly self-esteem issue. Now, not to worry, because many men and women all around the world suffer from a very poor self-esteem and self-image. Now, what is self-esteem anyways? It's the way you feel about yourself. Now, your self-image are the thoughts, they're the impressions you hold of yourself. It's the truest and the most authentic thought you have of yourself. All day long, believe it or not, some people struggle with thoughts of worthlessness and depression, never feeling good enough, never feeling pretty enough or smart enough. It doesn't matter what good happens around them. The feeling of satisfaction, competence, and completeness is never available. Now, what's even worse is when a person has an issue with their self-image and is in complete oblivion about it. People with poor self-esteem stay in abusive relationships because they're afraid of letting go. After all, we may never find anybody else, they say to themselves. Or they take the blame for failed relationships and marriages. You will never attain your highest potential with these voices playing in your head and in your heart. Sometimes eradicating a poor self-esteem can be traced back to a roots and foundational years. So here are 3 symptoms of a sickly self-image. Number 1, constantly looking around and in comparison to everyone around you. Number 2, being defensive and overly critical of yourself and other people. Number 3, a person with low self-esteem speaks bad of themselves and always takes the blame no matter what. Remember, every situation you attract, the low-paying jobs, the abusive partners, the dishonest business relationships, is as a result of what you believe of yourself and a reflection of how you see yourself. You are smart. You are worthy. You are valuable. You're a problem solver. You have a solution that the world needs. The world needs your input. Look inside of you and see how many things you do so well, and you deserve to be rewarded for them. You deserve a great life. Ladies, you do not need to be with a person who treats you less than you deserve. Men, you are not in competition with anybody. You should not feel less of a man because you're not where you should be in your finances. I know this is a really short time, so for more information, why not head over to my website, www.ehimabo.com, that's EHIMABO.com, and join the Rise Above movement on Facebook. I'll see you next time. In the meantime, rise above your challenges and be the very best you can be.